So if a regular person like myself was to try to take that same approach, how could I? And I'm not financially in a situation where though I can just up and dip and just do what y'all doing. How would I go about that if I'm trying to take, you know what I mean, walk in those shoes? You feel what I'm saying?
You say you trying to walk in those shoes? What? Hold up.
I said, all right. How do I say it? I'm trying to say it right. Look, if you saying move like closer to the sun, you know what I'm saying, Mexico and all that, that's cool. But I'm saying, what if I want to do that, but I just not in a financial position where so I can just, you know what I mean? Y'all house look right, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I could afford nothing like that if I was just to up and leave America. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, you can never be me. You got to be you, but you can still be free. Put your mind to. Study cosmic currency. Go to YouTube and put in cosmic currency, and watch every video on cosmic currency.
So that's how I can move to Mexico if I was to try to leave to that.
That's how you can do anything you put your mind to. Check it out. Oh, finally, somebody with some kind of intellect. Finally, I got King Noble in the building.
Yes, sir.
Black supremacy.
Sir, black supremacy, man.
Peace, reflection.
How's it going?
I got a couple questions before we get started.
Yes, sir.
I like your background. I want to ask you a question. Why are you trolling me?
What do you mean?
Your whole page is trolling me.
Well, you said that. I guess you challenged me when you said, your teachings is higher than black supremacy.
It is.
So I've been going soft on you because I do respect and support what you're doing.
Because we love you.
So you challenged me.
Because I love you.
Right. So when you challenge me, you call me out of the woodworks. So now I got to critically analyze what you're doing. Now I got to come at you.
Before that, though, King, why was you trolling me all this time? What's going on? Talk to me.
The trolling didn't start till you said your teachings is higher than black supremacy.
Well, why you got to troll me? Why you ain't just come talk to me?
Because it's not about you, it's about your teachings. I still don't have nothing against you.
But I am my teachings.
Your teachings have changed. Your teachings have changed over the last 2 to 3 years. You've changed. You went from not having no children, so you're not your teachings. You're an evolutionary entity.
Okay, so at the end of the day, I am consciousness, and consciousness must evolve. It must expand. So at the end of the day, I'm expanding as I go. It would be belligerent for me to be the same person I was 2 years ago.
That's a fact. So I'm speeding up your evolution through the challenge that you made against me. I'm accelerating your evolution.
Why troll me and taunt me on your page?
You calling it trolling. I'm just literally exposing certain contradictions or idiosyncrasies within your message.
Why don't you just come to me and challenge me on it?
Because it's so many points that wouldn't even be captured within a live stream. There's no way that would give justice.
We got nothing but time and space. We're intellectuals.
I think the spectrum of how we could challenge each other is not limited to a live stream video.
I think that right. You're right. It's not, and I think that we can go further by showing our lives.
And some portion of your life.
I show all the portions of my life except the stuff that I can't have on social media, which is just nudity.
Your entire life wouldn't fit on Instagram, man. It can't fit. I'm seeing a linear projection of you right now. It's linear.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. I basically show what I'm going through in the space and time that I'm in, like, and straight ahead. Like, I'm not talking about the 3D existence. But I'm talking about I show people what I'm going through on a constant basis, real up, down, no matter what arguments, everything. And
let me ask you this.
How I deal with it.
Do you feel like some of the stuff that you're going through is relative to the fact that you're showing your life? So that's creating certain situations within inside of your life that wouldn't be if you wasn't showing your life?
Yeah, I feel like us public figures, or, leaders in the community should expose our lives completely. I feel like we shouldn't have a private life. Once you become a public figure, I feel like your life belongs to humanity. You don't have no privacy no more. That through your lack of privacy, you become a great leader and you're held to a certain moral and principle because you don't have a private life. I believe that when people have private lives, that's when they're able to be scamming. When a public figure is able to have a private life, or celebrity is able to have a private life, that's when they can, scam. But I believe when you become a public figure, you belong to the people. You belong to them in every way. And that's what we resist. And that's why social media came out. And that's where you get TMZ and people trying to expose people and look into their lives, because people become public figures and then try to have secret lives. And that's what creates the whole stamina of like, oh, what is they doing? What are they doing? And now we are all exposed. And we all have social media and TMZ and the people in your business. And you got young little pharaohs and all, trolls. Like, and I seen you trolling me. And I'm like, bro, why is you trolling me? Talk to me. You know we can sit here and talk. You know I love you. Like, I don't know why you treat me like that.
I mean, I think you're diminishing the PowerPoint presentation on my Instagram that exposes certain aspects of your teachings by calling it trolling. That's a PowerPoint presentation.
I love you. This my dude. Yo, this is my dude right here, y'all. I can't even be mad at you. I love you so much, bro.
Yeah, but I want to say too that I was not mad. People think I'm mad at you talking to Selena. I'm not mad at you talking to her, man. I have no problem with you talking to her. My issue is when you said your teachings was higher than black supremacy. That's when you called me out.
I feel like it is. I feel like I
Let me use your strategy first. Let me use your method first. How do you define black supremacy? I'm gonna use your own logical pattern.
Okay, so number one, I wanna address and I wanna apologize publicly because I am attracted to your wife, and your wife came to me and she's allowed to talk to men, and that was strange to me because she's been in my inbox. She's addressed me directly and flirted with me, and what had made it seem like she wasn't really into you and she was trying to get over you and trying to flirt with me. And because I was attracted to her, on one end I was like, yeah, I want to do it, but then another end I told her I ain't fucking with her no more, and I had blocked her one time. I don't know if she told you that, because she was your wife, and I was like, you just need to fucking leave me the fuck alone, just go stop fucking around. You know what I mean? You trying to start trouble between me and him, and I told her that publicly. But I am attracted to her, and I tell you that in your face. I like her mind, I like the way she looked, and I feel like she don't even live with you. She's telling me she don't even live with you. You got other wives and stuff like that. She was just telling me stuff about how she live in a separate apartment. She doing all kind of stuff for money. I'm like, yo, she was telling me the whole shebang. You know what I mean? Like, she basically opened up and told me everything about what y'all was going through and everything. And you know what I mean? We had some real intimate conversations. So at the end of the day, you could understand how I opened up and started to have a little bit of feelings for her, and I started to be attracted to her. So I want to say that, you know what I mean? It was never no ill intent, but I feel like you treated her like your other wives because she was just talking to me in an apartment all night by herself. And I was like, with your son. And I'm like,
yeah. I never had no problem with you talking to her, so I don't want people to think that my PowerPoint presentation has anything to do with the fact that you was talking to her, because it's not.
It was.
It's just you called me out when you said your teachings are higher than black supremacy.
I think that you should show her that appreciation by acknowledging her and showing that I'm protective of you, and to show that love to her. I think that's why she was talking to me, because you don't do that. And I think that she feels that you don't care about her like you care about the other wives, and she don't get along with the other wives. She said that's why she lives separate in a separate apartment, and they don't live together, and panhandling and all that stuff. I'm like, listen, man, I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And then she kept telling me your business. So I was like, damn. I'm like, fuck. She just kept. I don't think a wife should move like that. And maybe that's why you don't have her as one of your main. I don't know why, but she was just moving in a way that was like, yo. I was like, yo, you. Like, she was doing you like that. I was like, damn. But then I was like, morally, I was on a moral shit. I was like, oh, I ain't fucking with her. Like, so I was in between. That's King Noble wife, but then she was moving like she wasn't even your wife. I'm like, damn. And then I was like, nah.
She her own being, man. She's her own person. Period.
And that's
I'm my own being.
What's your views on marriage? Do you feel like in marriage, like like two people could be in two different places and be married, or do you feel like a woman should take on a man's mind and completely be one with his mind to be truly married to him?
I really don't believe I think marriage is an artificial construct. I think whatever you vibrate energetically is what you attract to you. And you can call it marriage, you can call it whatever you want, but it's all about energy. You know what I'm saying? I think marriage is a political entity. Whoever you connect with, that's who you connected with. Whoever you're going to be in alignment with, that's who you're going to be in alignment with. Whoever you're not going to be in alignment with, you're not going to be in alignment with them. Right, that's just what it is.
Do you think that marriage is in alignment?
I think that marriage is like a snapshot. If you could take a picture of something, when it looks at its most perfect point, you call that marriage, you call it your wife, right?
Oh, hold on,
but then I think...
Hey, people in the phone, I want y'all to know, I'm going to answer all the questions that, we about to get juicy. Me and him going to be on the phone. Like, I want to address every point you made on your PowerPoint. I want to address everything, but I just wanted to address Selena first. We going into marriage. We're talking about that, but I want everybody to know we're going to all the juicy questions. Every PowerPoint. I'm not dodging no question. I don't do none of that. So, but go ahead. You was telling me about marriage.
Yeah, I was saying that, it's like a snapshot. You take a picture of somebody when it's beautiful, you call that marriage. We having a good relationship. I love this person, whatever. You feeling good energy. But then when it's negative, you call that, you're divorcing. You're not with that person. Y'all don't agree. So, I mean, what does marriage, you either energetically in alignment with somebody or you're not. Call it what you want. Either you on the same frequency with somebody or you're not.
Oh,
and time will show that.
That means that there is no such thing as marriage to you.
Not outside of what you're resonating, what you're attracting energetically to you.
Okay, so is there such thing as commitment?
I think that there is commitment, but I don't think there's a commitment to another person. Only in how that individual aligns with your life commitments.
Right, but wouldn't that individual be their consciousness?
Run it by me again.
Wouldn't the individual be their consciousness?
Consciousness changes. Right. Consciousness shifts.
So is the individual separate of its consciousness? Is what I'm saying to you.
Yes, I think, and you have the I am. You're the I am that I am, and then you have mind, and mind is the animation that happens inside of your head, right? And then you watch that as a witness. You watch what streams through your mind, and you grab the thoughts that you feel. You follow what I'm saying? So consciousness is the stream, and the I am is the witness.
So we're not.
You're the witness.
What you're saying is that we're not consciousness.
No, consciousness flows through us. We're the river that holds consciousness.
Right. So so what do we call it if we're not consciousness? What do we?
We are formless and shapeless. We witness the infinite animation of ourselves through consciousness. We're infinite beings.
All right. So what do you call us? What do you call us then? What is the name for us?
I would just say the I am. I would just say the I am.
The I am. Okay. So is it not a consciousness that makes us realize that I am?
I think that we realize our I amness through consciousness in a very fragmented manner, because you're more infinite than the mind could ever hold. You're more infinite being than your mind could ever hold, than any thought that you could ever hold. You're beyond all thought and all consciousness, but you can experience some fragmented aspects of yourself through streams of consciousness.
All right. Is certain minds allowed to understand its full capacity?
You said, can a mind understand its full capacity?
Yeah.
And you lost me with that.
Okay, so a mind, basically what you said, we're called I am. I call it the mind. We're minds, we're souls, right? Can a soul understand its full capacity of consciousness? So when you say I am, I call it the soul. So
I think a soul...
A mind. Can a mind have the capacity for the full consciousness of what it is?
This is my thing. A soul exists within time. A soul is like your spiritual genetic blueprint. So your soul moves through lifetimes. The I am is beyond time. It's beyond lifetimes.